Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. So today I just want to preface this video by saying buyer beware, because there has been some scientific proof out there that some of the things that we receive from Temu have higher chemicals of things like formaldehyde or I can't remember the other metal. I'll put it down below. Anyway, things that we shouldn't be putting on our skin, especially, if it's clothing, you can wash it, that's one thing. But if you're talking about cosmetics and face creams and things like that, these are designed to absorb into your skin. So I just want to preface this by saying, buyer beware, do your research, do things at your own risk. I am just doing this for a fun video so that you guys have an idea of what kind of gimmicky things that you can find on Temu for basically face care, self-help, that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and break into that bag. Okay, so I've got Miss Coy in my lap. Hopefully she will remain calm and pleasant throughout this video. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of the gimmicky things that I have found on Temu are some of these face creams. Now, even if you decide not to use it, this is actually a very pretty bottle. So this is what the bottle looks like. And this is the brand Mercilen, perhaps. This is the box that it came in, pretty beat up per usual. That's a common thing with Temu. But what this is kind of like a caviar cream. So I've already broken into a lot of these and used them, and you will see some short video clips of me using some of these products. So that's why they're already opened, but this did come with a seal on it, and this is what it looks like. Now, if I tilt it too much, this is really, really watery. So I'm gonna see if you can see those little beads burst into a little bit of a cream, kind of a creamier texture, and it's in a very watery, liquidy, kind of water-based fluid, the little balls are, and then they pop. It's messy. It is messy. It is gimmicky. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. I do feel very moisturized after using it, so it did play nice underneath my makeup, so there's that. Another one, and this one I was going to video record, and I did have it on. I was doing my makeup, I was putting on my wig, and I put it on after my makeup, realized that the stickers should not go over makeup, that they should go under makeup. So the following day I did that. I did no makeup, put the strips on, and then put my wig on to disguise the strips and everything like that. But they couldn't even last 2 hours. So what I would say to this one is, the concept of this one is okay. The concept is it's there. So what they are these little stickers that you attach to your skin. And there's 2 or 3 different pages of stickers. Each page comes with 6 stickers. And then from there's little holes in the stickers. And there's 3 different lengths of these little strips. So what I tried to do was connect it here to pull this back to kind of get rid of or pull back on that little bit of a fatty double chin that I have. And Israel said it looked nice, but it didn't last. Didn't last at all. I would say pass on this. Maybe find a better quality one where the stickers are actually going to be stickier and actually worth it. But for me, the adhesive on these little sticky tabs, not worth it, not worth it. And that's why I did not video with it, is because they wouldn't stay on. They wouldn't stay on my face. Next one, hair identifier spray. Is this fun to use? Yes, it's fun to use. Is it gimmicky? Yes, absolutely, it's gimmicky. Okay, so what this is a bottle of like a liquid white powder. And I thought this was going to be like a continuous spray, but it's not a continuous spray. So it's not like an aerosol. It's it comes out liquid like that, and then it will dry. It'll dry over time. If you wanted to make it dry faster, of course, you could always use like a little fan on your face. It does have a pleasant odor. It's kind of got like a clean, fresh, deodorant-y kind of an odor to it. If you have an aversion to having odoriferous things on your face, I would say maybe pass. Do you need this? No. Not really. It's trending. It's a TikTok thing. I think it's just a fun fad, but it's not necessary. But of course, you will see a little later on how I used it. It does come with four of these little blades, these dermaplaning blades. What I can say to these is these are probably the sharpest dermaplaning blades that I have ever used. So if you get this, stick to the dermaplane blades that you are used to, or just be very, very, very careful with these. Now, I'm gonna show you real quick here that the powder has dried for the most part. Okay, so this is what it will do. And then from there, I shave my arms and my hands, you guys, so there's probably not going to be much there for you to see, but it will identify the very fine baby hairs on your face so that you know where to shave. And then while you're shaving, you'll be able to tell where you've gotten and where you've missed. Kind of like a shave gel or foam for your legs, but only for your face. The next thing I want to show you, which you will see while I'm, kind of playing around with all this stuff a little bit later on in this video, were these little micro needling eye patches. So they only come in a set of 2, and they are a one-time use only patch. And so with this, the price is not horrible. It's not a horrible price for these. Now, a lot of people will use their micro needling with some kind of a base that you put on, then you micro needle. Some of them have little jars with serum that you can put in them and then micro needle. But because this is an adhesive, I was like, well, should I put a cream on? Because if I did that, then the sticker wouldn't stick. So what I thought then was maybe just stick the patches on, push the crap out of them so we could really dig those needles in, and then put whatever I wanted to over that. So to me, I think this is kind of gimmicky because you can just get one of those little rollers, either the ones that you can get for your face or the ones with the little jars that you could put the serum in. So is this one gimmicky? Yes, I think this one is gimmicky. Next one. This one says it's Lavender Refreshing Eye Patch. Now, this one does not smell like lavender. I think perhaps maybe it's just the color that they're referring to, but let me tell you, I do work with essential oils from time to time. I do know what a real lavender smell smells like. This is not that. And I just want to say, although the idea of this going all the way around your eye is a very lovely idea, if you have narrow eyes, if your eyes are narrow set, this will fit. But if you have wide set eyes, it will not. Also, because it goes around your nose here, okay, it doesn't really want to set down on the inner corner of your lower eyelids or your upper eyelids. But if you were to trim it up, maybe, but because it really has to fit, like I said, a narrow set eye person, it's not a one size fits all. Okay, this one. This came in a multi-pack. It was actually cheaper for me to get this larger multi-pack than it was for me to get one or two individual ones just to test and play around with. So now I have all of these. Now, it's a lip mask, kind of like your under eye gel lip masks. This smells like poo-poo caca. This smells like that slime toy that we had growing up as children. They still have it on the market. If you don't know what slime smells like, you can still buy it and you can smell what I'm talking about. But is this gimmicky? Yes, this is gimmicky, because could you very easily get a pot of thick lip mask moisturizer and just slather the crap out of your lips? Absolutely. Is that going to be easier? Absolutely. This, they slide all over your mouth. You can't open your mouth or close your mouth while you have it on because it stretches and pulls. It doesn't really cover your whole mouth unless you absolutely keep your mouth shut and don't move. It's a cute concept, but it is gimmicky. The next one that I came across on my feed, and I almost bought, but then I remembered that I already owned it, is this. So this is an Instant Tighten and Eye Lift. I will add a picture either up here or here of what the original brand of this is, and that one does work. That one, I believe the preface is that you put it on wet, and as it dries, the product shrinks, therefore giving the tightening feel to your skin. But I wanted to try the Temu version of it and see, is it worth the coin? Is it similar? Is it going to be even remotely tightening? And I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, this does not work. Do this kind of stuff at your own risk. I just wanted to see, will it work? It did not. So is it gimmicky? Absolutely gimmicky. Now, I don't have any lipstick on for a reason. It may appear as though I have some lipstick on, but I don't. And the reason why it looks like I'm wearing lipstick is because my lips are actually bruised. So you can see bruising all down here and how purple my lips are. This is 3 days after using this next very gimmicky product. Okay, so what you do, and I'm not going to repeat this, you will see, you will see. If you keep watching, there's videos of me playing with these. So it comes like I just showed you. There's two different sizes. There's an oval and then there's a circle. What you do is you puck your lips, shove that in there, squeeze it, let it suction, and then we'll pull your lips into this. And basically what it does is it will burst blood vessels essentially in your lips, causing it to swell, giving you the appearance of lip injections and a more plump lip. Do this at your own risk, okay? It says to do it for 2 minutes. The instructions say to do it for 2 minutes. I could not handle it for 2 minutes. It's actually kind of painful. And I was getting concerned as I was going through. I think I could stand it for about 1 minute. And I thought, ooh, because I've seen some TikToks where this thing can go epically wrong. So this is definitely, it works. My lips were swollen for an entire day, maybe even a day and a half, but I have been bruised now. This is day 3. It's starting to go down, but as you see, it kind of looks like I'm wearing like a cool color lip gloss or lipstick. It's bruised. It is most definitely bruised. So do this at your own risk. Maybe do some research about it. Maybe look into it. Is it safe? Is it not safe? I am here to tell you that there are some risks involved in doing this. It is definitely it is something that works, but so therefore it's not that much of a gimmick because it does work, but it's kind of a scary thing. So just be careful with this one. The next to last item that I have in this little random gimmicky, well, no, I shouldn't say next to last. I actually have 2 more things after this to show you. This is like a little tooth insert that you can put on your tooth to jewel up your teeth. And specifically, this one goes in between your teeth. So it kind of gives you a little bit of bling. If you were to, let's say, have like mine, a space in between your tooth, and you're supposed to be able to latch underneath it. It comes with this little white piece. I don't know what that is for at all. It has 0 instructions, but you know, you're just supposed to like slide it underneath. I don't know, but for me, it didn't want to stay. So 100% gimmicky. I would be very careful with that when scratching the enamel off of your teeth. I just wanted to give it a go and see, and just see. Check out some of these goofy little things that I found on Teemu, and you know, I can say with, you know, with certainty that's not one that's worth it at all. This next one, I haven't tried yet. But this is a face tattoo with some freckles. And I really most certainly want to do this on a day I absolutely know that I'm not going anywhere, because I'm not quite certain how this is going to work with makeup. Because for me, being that I wear a full face of makeup, this is going to have to go over makeup. And it's your regular type of tattoo. So you have to put it on, and you put it on your face. You have to apply water to the back of the paper to loosen up the adhesive. And then of course, this is a little bit sticky and it sticks to your face. And they look like little gold flecks. So just kind of like a fun, useless knowledge of the day. In Spanish, freckles are called pecas. And Israel likes to say fleckles. If you ever want to have fun with Israel, ask him to pronounce Rumpelstiltskin. That's a fun one. That's a fun one to try to listen to him pronounce. But he says fleckles, but in Spanish they're called pecas. So useless knowledge for today. I didn't break out the book because I couldn't find anything related to what we're talking about today. Now, this is the final one. I did this on a haul way back, and this is a stamp, but this is for your lower eyelashes, and there's one little stamp on each side. So this one and then this one. I did stamp this onto my hand when I had first picked it up, and it does have some lasting power. And I've seen some people play with this, and that, you know, if you have eye wrinkles, it kind of doesn't bode well. So this one could be interesting. Okay. And I'm going to okay, I have to look at my mirror here. Go right. Yeah, it does. It does get a little lost in your eye wrinkles. So is this one gimmicky? Yes. Now I'm just kind of rolling it. If you have the world's smoothest under eye, this will work great for you. Now, the premise for this is the Asian style for doing makeup is creating underneath here. They'll shadow this part right down here and create an additional under eye. I don't know if I'm kind of describing that appropriately. And then they'll stamp on the lashes below that. So is this one gimmicky? Yeah, absolutely. Could it be fun? Yeah, it can be fun. There's a practical use for it, just not with the makeup style that we are used to doing here in America. So that's my partner, for those of you who are new. To start off with, I have the little micro needling patches under my eyes, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. And what I did is I took the stickies off, and I really pushed those in. And yes, you can feel those little needles poking you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave those on and then do this next step, which is the hair identifier spray. Now, I did, just in case, grab the one that I have, which is the Schick Hydro Silk Dermaplaning tool. So I'm going to test out and see which one I prefer more. They're very different types of blades, as you can see there. I might actually prefer the one that came with. I might. Uh-oh. Work. You know, sometimes when I do this, have you ever done this? And you go like this, your eyes are closed and you get too close to your face and your nails scratch your face. I've done that before. Well, I've done it enough, plenty times, I should say. So, I feel absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Let's first try the one that they gave me. Let me see if you can see what we're working with here. I don't know if we can do this in frame here so that you can see. One done. Now I'm gonna keep going. I actually do think I like this one better than this one. I just feel like it's getting closer to my skin. Whoopsie, sorry about that. Readjust. So I'm gonna fast forward through this bit and we'll try to finish this up. And then what I'll do is I'll spray my face again and see if the hair identifier can identify any more hair that I missed. So let's fast forward. I'm gonna switch to this one because this one is actually really sharp. So you do have to be careful around, you know, anything that is raised on your skin because it is very snaky. So I'm gonna switch to this one and work on the other side. So you can clearly see that this one takes off more powder than this one. So I'm fairly certain this side is pretty clean, but I'm gonna continue working on this one and I'm going to wash my face off. I'm gonna come back, spray the powder again, and we'll see how much we actually took off. Okay, I'm back. What I can say, be careful. Be careful with these. I dermaplane all the time. And I typically don't have problems. But I have nicked myself in a couple of places. That being said, what I experience when using the powder, either with the super extra sharp ones or the one that I typically use and don't have problems with, the powder, although I feel like in theory it's kind of gimmicky, it almost works in a way that the razor can better grip your hair and your skin, so that you can really get a nice close shave. And so potentially, unless you have really smooth, baby soft, no lumps, no bumps, no deep wrinkles, that this would actually be a pretty good product as far as grabbing that hair. So that being said, let's spray again and see what we have left over. Hold my breath. Oh, that burns. Oh, I think I've taken off some layers of skin. I am officially dermaplaned. 100%. I have. It says it's for all skin and hair types. Well. If you spray this on again, it burns after using those little dermaplane tools. But we're not 100% dry, but I think we're dry enough in a way that you can see that, I mean, I did remove almost all the hair, but I think what I did is I took the skin off with the hair. All right, we're gonna move on to the next products, guys. Next on the chopping block, we are going to do the Lavender Refreshing Eye Patches. So these guys right here. Yes, this is one of those jelly ones. That's awesome. I love these. I bet this is going to burn as well. Maybe. Because I did that microderming or the micro needling, right? So I did that first so that I can, my eyeballs can soak up all these juices. Good your butt, Coy. She was in the room while I did the powder thing, but she was pitching a fit, and I don't know if you guys could hear her. She was scratching at the door and meowing. So she's here and she's back. She's doing her little patty cakes on her little cat bed over here. So, and then to incite more pain on my face, I did buy this a while ago. I did actually buy this from either Temu or SHEIN some time ago. And this is one that you can put serum in. But for now, I'm just going to poke holes in my lips because we're going to move on to the next product. Kind of the same thing of what I just did with the microneedling on my eyes and then putting a mask on so that the little tiny holes that I've now created in the surface of my skin can suck in those juices and hold it in a little bit better. I'm going to do the same thing with my lips with this. So I'm going to gently roll my lips first and then put this on. Now, I know that you do not real hard pressure, right? And then I'm just going to create, I'm not going to roll back and forth, so I'm not going to do. I'm just doing one stroke at a time, a little bit of pressure, just pokey, pokey, pokey. I can feel it. I'm looking in my mirror here because I've already caused enough damage to my skin over here. I don't want to get over there. So I'm looking at my mirror because clearly I have not created enough pain for myself. So I'm just going to create some more pain here. Now, I saw somebody do a Dollar Tree haul and they have the little rollers at their Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I went to a couple of them in my area. I can't find them, so they don't have them. Now, I have gotten one before, and I almost want to say that this really, I mean, I can feel pokes, but I don't feel like it's doing much. So I don't know about that one. Let's move on to the mask. But I really want to see if I can find those facial rollers at the Dollar Tree because they're cheaper than on Temu. Temu is like $2 or $3, I think, which is still not a bad price. But the ones at the Dollar Tree are $1.25. So I want to get some to stock up. Oh, next up. And I like that there's actually a slit in here. So I can actually open my mouth. This looks weird. Okay, so this is on. Now we wait. What do you think, babe?
Good.
Do I look beautiful?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You look like... what's the name of Batman guy?
Batman guy?
You know, the Harley Quinn.
Oh, Joker?
The Joker, yeah.
I look like Joker. Okay, moving on. I would have let this kind of dry up a little bit more, but it's been 10 minutes, so I figure that should be good. But P.S. by the way, it didn't burn where I'm all kind of tore up now. And I feel like we're probably good and moisturized. So this is the Mercilen, maybe, perhaps, Mercilen. This is the moisturizer that I picked up, and Plant Extraction and Nourish is what it says. I don't know. Let's use the little scoop that comes with it. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these little caviar things. And let's start off with that, shall we? Okay, messy. It's slimy. It's certainly slimy. It's messy, very messy. Okay. Let's do, I got little caviar balls all over my table here. Well, on the towel. Let's put some more on. I mean, you're gonna lose half your little caviar balls all over the place. So definitely do this over a sink. By the way, it doesn't smell like anything. Let's see what happens if I squish it in my fingers. So that's what it looks like when you squash it in your fingers. So this is the Instant Tight and Lift Visible Young Looking Immediately. Okay. Here are my eye wrinkles. You can see my eye wrinkles right there. Let's see what happens if I put this on. So a very light layer is what I put on. So just one little squirt is what I put on. We'll let that dry along with my little face caviar, and we'll see. We'll see if it does anything. So I'm gonna give my face some time to dry, and I will be right back. Okay, so my face is pretty much dry, but I do not feel any tightening really under my eye like you do with those more expensive ones. This is nothing like that. So if you're expecting the same results, you're not gonna get that with this. FYI. Last torture device. The last torture device we're going to use is this thing. Let's see, okay? So I think you just, okay. So I think you just stick your mouth in there. Squeeze. Can you hear me? You squeeze. Okay, turning my lips purple. Let's try the other one. It's kind of painful, you guys. Okay, let's try this one. Ugh. Still, no matter what I try, really wants to grab that lower lip. It's painful, you guys. Well, now I have a fat lower lip. I wish I could get it to equally suction. I mean, I tried just trying to readjust so that it would suck more on my upper lip, but it just really wants to pull in that lower lip no matter what I do. So, beauty is pain, guys. Beauty is pain. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. As always, like, share, and subscribe. That would greatly help my channel out a lot, and I would super duper appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.